Hey babes, this is Kimberly with Proudly Standing. I hope you guys can hear me because I am currently sitting outside at the Firestone getting my car worked on. And as I was driving this way, I thought about a very good point that needed to be talked about and shared. And that is a man's responsibility. So this morning I get this call from my dad that says, apparently I guess the kids had the car yesterday and passed by him and he heard my brakes. I normally don't hear the brakes. I know my daughter mentioned it once or twice maybe, and of course if you don't hear it, you don't think about it again. So it's just one of those things. So he calls me this morning, he says, I think I heard your brakes. I was like, I don't know, you may have. He says, well, I need you to get it to the shop today. It's under warranty. So anybody that knows me and knows my dad, you know that I am a huge daddy's girl, but you know that my dad is also my dad, mom. Wasn't raised with my mom. I was just raised by my dad and my dad alone. Of course, my aunts helped, but solely my dad had all the responsibility. My dad is the reason why I am the woman that I am today. Despite all my faults and my mistakes, my dad is the reason why I'm the woman I am today. My dad is the reason why my level for how men should act in a marriage is high, because my dad set the bar. One thing that my brother used to always teach me when he was alive, he was always, as long as you have me and as long as you have dad, if a man can't do more than what me and daddy are doing, then you don't need them. So I've always had that bar set high, because there's no tolerance level. Listen, my dad is the type of man that, like I said, he picked up that phone and called me and told me to get my car to the shop. That's my dad. My dad is the type of man that's going to make sure all bills are taken care of before we go out and play. And that includes his house, my house. If I'm lacking, I know I can go to my dad. If I'm not lacking, my dad's going to call me and just make sure, are you and the kids good? Is there anything that I need? My dad's going out of town. He's making sure everything is straight before he goes out of town. That's the type of father I have. If my father does not understand how to do something, or he doesn't have the means to do something, he's going to find somebody that does, or he's going to figure out how to do it. That's why I expect my man, and why we as women should expect our men to be the same way. We should not be asking our men for money to pay bills. We should not be telling our men that something's going on with the car. We should not be having to, this goes both ways. This definitely goes both ways. Women, we have our responsibilities too, but unfortunately today I'm speaking on men because this is what my dad does for me. But we should not have to make known to men the very obvious. On a vehicle, the man should always be checking the tires, the oil. If he doesn't know how to do it, he needs to make sure that it's done on a regular basis. Bills need to be paid on a regular basis. He needs to make sure that his family is good and taken care of on a regular basis. It doesn't care how you got into the family, how you created the family. It just means you need to do what you're supposed to do regardless. And this is what I teach my daughter, and I teach my boys. And my boys learn from my father as well. There is no slack in being with somebody or being a man. Either you're going to be a man or you not. There is no in between a boy and a man. There's no boy man. Either you're a boy or either you're a man. This is probably going to step on toes, because some will feel like, well, that means that he didn't do this and he didn't do that or whatever. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. I'm just saying this is the type of father that I've had, and this is the type of father I've had all my life. So therefore, any man cannot, there is no man that can sit up here and say, well, I can't do this and I can't do that, or I'm not going to do this and I'm not going to do that. Listen, if you want me to be old school with it, or if you want me to be street with it, if you're going to play the field, men, if you want to have more than one woman, then you need to have more than one job to take care of this woman and that woman, because the main woman should still never ever have to go without, because you're taking your money trying to please somebody else. That's just not fair to her. It's not right to the kids. It's not right to her. So you still need to do what you're supposed to do. Women, you have to make these men step up and do what they're supposed to do. I know I am one of those, I'm just going to get up and go do it myself. I'm not going to ask questions. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm not going to beg you to do what you're supposed to do. If it needs to be done, I'm just going to do it. Again, that's the type of woman my dad raised. But there's a problem with that. If I'm the type that makes you get up and do what you're supposed to do, and I don't make you do what, I'm sorry, if I'm the type to get up and just do what needs to be done, I don't make you do what you're supposed to do, then I'm enabling you to not be a man. That's not cool. So as women, sometimes we have to take the step back and say, hey, this is your responsibility. This is what you need to do. This is what I expect from you. This is what I need from you. This is what I want from you. And man, you have to understand, a woman should not have to tell you what she needs and she wants. You should know these things. It's just a given. It's just nature. You know, men are territorial. If you're territorial, then that means take care of home. You can't be territorial and not take care of home. It doesn't work that way. You know, so so I just wanted to just throw that out there, because I think we need to get this, you know, get back to where men take care of their homes, men take care of their women, men take care of their children. If you're no longer with your baby mama, you still need to be making sure she's straight, because that's your child's mom. And if she's not in the house because she's working X amount of hours to pick up the slack for what you're doing, then your child is going without. Your child is going out without motherly support that they need. They're not getting help with the homework that they need. All kind of things. So if you're not with the baby mom anymore, you still need to take care of your responsibilities. You still need to be able to help that mom. That mom shouldn't have to struggle. It's not her responsibility alone just because you walked out. You're with a woman, you need to do what you're supposed to do. I have a friend guy right now, actually he's an ex. I have an ex right now. Totally amazing guy. And to this day, he will pick up the phone just like my dad and pick up the phone and say, do you need anything? Okay, I got this put aside if you need anything. That's how a real man is supposed to be. You're supposed to look out, not turn your back. I get it. Yes, you're in survival mode. You're trying to make sure your bills are paid and this, that, and the third is taken care of. But if you're not building your queen, you're not building your woman, how do you expect her to build you? How do you expect her to be in the position where, okay, now I've had to take my car to get it fixed. I've had to come home and cook and clean after I've worked all day. I've got to do homework with the kids, and so on and so on. And then now you want me to lay there with my legs open too and perform and do tricks? At some point, we're tired. Just step up and just do what you're supposed to do. Make her load easier, so when it comes time to lay down at night, you do got a full woman. You do got your little acrobat. Because she can't do it all by herself. No woman should have to do it all. Yes, there's equal rights, but at the end of the day, we should not have to do it all ourselves. So, men, step up to the plate. If she needs, provide. She doesn't need, offer. It's just that simple. Love you guys. Proudly standing as always. Forever and always. I love you guys. Follow me on Facebook and YouTube. And till the next time.